Not $20,000, not $2,000, but $200, guys. What's going on, guys? Nate here, coming back at you with another video. Welcome to the first episode of what I'm going to be calling Motivational Mondays. I know, super duper original, right? So we just passed 50 subscribers and I could not be more happy. I've only been at this really going at it for about a week now, so that's just absolutely amazing to me. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. It means a lot to me, it really does. I know you guys saw the title of the video and you're stoked to get into it, so let's just do that right now. So before I get into this story right here, this is going to be more of a story, by the way, not necessarily like a how-to or a tutorial type of video, but more of a story time, as in a motivational story, hence the Motivational Mondays title for this video. So let's get some context. I just graduated high school in 2015, and in August of 2015, I started working at a grocery store. And now I knew that I didn't want to go to college right away. My parents didn't necessarily know that, but I just said, hey, I'm just going to start working and, maybe not go to college until the fall or maybe next fall. And they're like, okay, no problem. We trust you. We don't mind if you want to wait, a couple of years or something. So I started working at the grocery store and I quickly realized that it sucked so bad. And I knew that I did not want to go to college for sure. So what I'm getting at is I put myself in a position to succeed. I literally forced myself into success. I either was going to be successful or I was going to have to work at a grocery store or go to college, which I wanted to do neither of those things. So I got my very first paycheck from the grocery store that I was working at, and I decided to start my company with it, if you will. Now, I'd already had some money saved up, obviously, because I'm just a saver, Ever since I was a kid, I'd always save my birthday money and just always have a little stash, But I wanted to wait till I got my first check. And what I did with that first check was I placed an order for a run of 100 pins, like the little metal things. I can flash a picture up of some of the stuff that I made. But from China, I ordered a run of 100 custom pins from a design that I made and put them up on a web store. And that was about $150, and then some supplies that I bought, those were I bought some packaging and then, some mailers and everything, and it was a little over $200 for everything to get started, bought a URL and everything, so that's about it. Now, the manufacturing side of it is actually really interesting. I had no idea about manufacturing in China, how to do it, how to go about it. So the very first run of pins I did with a manufacturer that I would no longer use because they're way more expensive than most of them. And guys, that's just trial and error with manufacturing in China, or just with anything in general when it comes to business or life. You slowly get better as you do it. My time of getting things manufactured in China, just as far as the pin manufacturing side of things go, I've switched manufacturers about 5 times. So that should just give you guys a little look into what it's like as far as finding a good manufacturer. Bottom line is you're probably going to have to lose a little bit of money and a little bit of time, but it's going to be worth it when you find the right guy, the right price, the right quality, and the right turnaround time. Trust me, it's worth the effort. So like I was saying, I ordered the pins, bought some mailers, bought some packaging, got a little web store set up. I actually set it up on Big Cartel at first, which was a huge mistake. Shopify is about, like a million times better maybe. So after that, I did the most obvious thing, and that would be make an Instagram for the web store. I eventually made a Facebook page too, but Instagram is absolutely just the best place to sell things, and just because it's all picture based, it's just perfect. So I made an Instagram for the web shop and started growing the brand that way. And I found 2 influencers that I really liked, and I've been working with them ever since. And I'll just say what they are because it's a pin and patch page that I run. And the 2 influencers that I use are a guy named Patch Game and a guy named Pinlord. They're both super nice guys, and I use them all of the time. And as far as growing the page in the very beginning, I did something that might be a little bit controversial. What I would do is I would go on to people's pages that either had a really cool pin and patch company or just like the Patch Game page or the Pinlord page like I was talking about, and go to all of their followers and then follow all of their followers and then just unfollow whoever didn't follow me, and then go through hashtags and just manually like photos. I know it's tedious, but it honestly really paid off in the long run. It was a lot of work, but it was worth it. And as far as shoutouts go, I would say that I low-key scaled the shoutouts. So pretty much what I would do, and if you run a Shopify store that's successful and use Instagram influencers, you guys probably do pretty much the same thing. So once I realized that what I had going was a good thing and it was very profitable because the markup was insane, it's still insane, what I would do, I would make sure that every single day of the week, at least once a day, I was paying for at least one shout out or finding a page that would just repost for free. That was super effective. It helped the page grow super fast. It helped me get a ton of orders really fast, collect a lot of data really fast. It was just absolutely amazing. One thing that I did to help myself grow the brand, grow the page that I don't see a lot of people doing or saying on YouTube, so I'm just gonna say it and get the word out there because I just wanna be absolutely transparent with you guys. One thing that I used to grow that I don't see a lot of people doing is I would message pages, either pin and patch pages or just celebrities or just influencers that looked like they'd be into what I'm doing, and just say, hey, I'd love to send you some free stuff if you'd be down. I didn't even ask for them to post it, just said, hey, I think you're really cool. I'd love to send you some stuff. And they get excited. You don't seem desperate, like, hey, like, I need to send this to you and please post it. Like, I just said, hey, I love what you're doing. Let me send you some stuff. And guess what? Every single time, they always posted it, and they always got me a ton of followers, a good amount of orders. It's so worth it. Network with other people, send people free stuff. It works. I promise, guys. If you do it, let me know results, because they're going to be insane. Now, a couple other things that I did to grow the brand and page was I did a lot of artist collaborations, because the whole idea behind the brand that I was creating, it was basically an art collective. So the name of the brand was called Bracelegs, and it's basically an art collective. So I did a ton of collaborations with artists, and that was super duper cool, because as I grew, I was able to do collaborations with bigger artists, and like they would post that they're doing a collab with me, and then we'd cross promote, and we just grow each other's pages so fast. Supported artists, they supported me. It was absolutely amazing. Great tool for growth. You can do that no matter what kind of brand or page you're running. It's absolutely amazing. Collaboration and networking are absolutely key and crucial. Make sure to do it. Another thing that I did was leverage any social pages that I already had. So I've been doing social media and Instagram for a while, growing different pages. So any of the pages that I had a following on that I thought would maybe appeal to what I was doing as far as the brand, I would post about it on those pages, say, hey guys, I'm running this brand. If you think it's cool, go ahead and give it a follow. Maybe buy something if you want. Here's a discount code, make it fun. I didn't want to force anyone. I just posted it up kind of casual, like, hey guys, like I'm doing this, and and if you're like that and just really casual and genuine and honest, like I try to be on this channel, people appreciate that and they want to support it. That's how I am with other people. When I see people on YouTube that are genuine and honest, I love them and I follow them, and I know you guys are the exact same way. Alrighty, getting into the very last part of the video, I'm going to get into how I grew the brand as far as getting it out there into stores and just distribution and into some really crazy stores that I never thought I'd be able to get into. So a great way to get a lot of very important eyes on all of your stuff is by going to trade shows. And a trade show is basically an event where retailers come from different stores, big ones like Zoomies and Urban Outfitters, down to the medium ones, and then the small ones like mom and pop shops and boutiques. They all come to trade shows. And a trade show that I went to, it was called Agenda Show in Long Beach. It was absolutely amazing. I made so many great contacts, and it's so insane because you get to network with so many great brands. Every big brand is at those trade shows. Herschel Supply, Quicksilver, if they still exist, Hurley, all of the big brands are there, and you can network with everyone as well as retailers from big places such as Zoomies, like I was saying, and Forever 21, Harley Davidson, they're all there. It's insane. Through going to trade shows, I met some very, very important people that were crucial to the growth of the company. One person that I met, I'm not going to mention his name just because privacy reasons, but it was the guy who owned a distribution company that hit me up. He called me up later after the show was over, about a week later, and was like, hey dude, you wanna do some distro with us? And I was like, dude, let me think about that. So I talked to other people in the company and just made sure that it was all legit. And they're actually some amazing guys, absolutely amazing. I still work with them to this day, and they helped me do something that I'm absolutely so excited and proud of. I mentioned it in one of my last videos about how I scaled my company to 100K in the first year, but I'm just gonna say it right now. Redoing distribution with them, I was able to get one of my pins into Urban Outfitters, and that was just one of my goals from the very, very beginning. I always told everyone I was going to do it, and they're like, yeah, that'll be cool. And I was like, no, I'm going to do it. And the only reason that I was able to do it, guys, the only reason was because I wanted to, and I knew I could do it. And that's not enough. Trust me, that's not enough. That's not what I'm saying. But it manifested, and I took the right steps to do it, and it happened. So I'm just saying, You have to want to do it. It starts up here. Begin with the end in mind and reverse engineer and then take the steps to get there. Trust me, it works. It might be hard, it might take a while, but it's worth it. Alrighty guys, so that's how I started my brand with $200 and was able to scale it up to 100K revenue in the first year, only using Instagram influencers. Absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. We just crossed 50 subscribers and I could not be more happy. If you liked the video at all, make sure to subscribe. We're creating a very, very cool community here based around helping each other out. It's going to be super cool. We're going pretty fast, honestly. I'm really excited. I just keep doing the clapping thing. But anyway, once again, my name's Nate. I genuinely appreciate you guys checking out this video. I really do hope your Monday's awesome. If you need anything at all, please message me on Instagram. I'm going to link it below. It's in my channel description. It'll be at the end credit thing. But thank you guys so much. Have a great Monday.